told you. So what are modal verbs? So these modal verbs, they give more meaning. They give more emphasis to the main verb within the sentence. And how do we apply them in a sentence? How do we use them? When do we use them? The modal verbs. So for example, you want to say that I can dance, I can eat, I can run. So that verb can is the modal verb which expresses the ability that you can run. So these modal verbs, they give more emphasis to the main verb in the sentence. Like that's what they do. So the 6 modal verbs that we have, as you can see them from here, the first one we have können meaning can. So that one shows the ability that still someone can do something. That is können meaning what? Meaning can. So from there we have sollen shows obligation, or we can use it when you're emphasizing someone, or you should go to school. Yeah, that sollen meaning should. So we are going to see its conjugation and so on. So we have dürfen, it means may or to be allowed to. And also we have müssen, so that one is used to show that something must be done. So müssen means must. So we also have mögen meaning to like. We are also to look at the end. I'm going to give you this modal verb, the möchten. How do we use it the proper way? How important is it when you're making requests like that? So lastly, we have wollen. That modal verb wollen, it shows the strong desire for something. Yeah, that I want to eat, I want to do this and this. So wollen meaning to do what? To want. So those are the 6 modal verbs. So let's look at one by one, step by step. It's how to conjugate it, how to use it in a sentence, like that. Lass uns mit können anfangen. Können, modal verb, können. So können meaning can, as you can see, können, can. So how do we conjugate it? So conjugating these modal verbs, they have the similar conjugation in the as yes form and the ich form. Yeah. So for example, we want to say I can. So man sagt ich kann. Then du kannst meaning you can. As yes also, I told you in ich form and as yes form, they are the same. So we say er kann, sie kann, or the es kann. Yeah, he can, she can, it can, like that. Then wir form, that is we can. So man sagt wir können, like that. Wir können. Then ihr form, the you plural, you all, ihr könnt. Then sie oder sie meaning können. So how do we use them in a sentence? For example, können. Ich kann. For example, sentence structure. How does it look like, the sentence structure? So in a sentence structure, we saw it very well that we have the SVO. We follow that. So we are going to look at that's Aufbau in the coming videos. That's Aufbau. So we are going to see how it looks like. But let me give you a highlight. How does the simple sentence structure look like when there is a modal verb in a sentence? So what happens? We put the modal verb in the second position, and the main verb we put it at the end, but it remains unattached to. So we don't conjugate it; it remains in infinitive. For example, you want to say I can play football. Yeah, using können. So man sagt ich kann Fußball spielen. Ich kann Fußball spielen. So verb to play spielen. So it goes at the end, not attended to. We don't conjugate it; it remains in infinitive form. So that is like that. So if you want to say I can speak German, yeah, I can speak German. So man sagt ich kann Deutsch sprechen. Yeah, ich kann Deutsch sprechen. So let's look at that modal verb müssen. How do we conjugate it? Müssen, modal verb müssen meaning must. Müssen, must. So or müssen, it means must or to have to. You have to do something, like it's your obligation to do so. So for example, how do we conjugate it? So ich muss, that is I must, or the I have to, ich muss. Then du musst, as yes form, muss. Wir müssen, then ihr müsst. Then sie oder sie, so that also it remains müssen. So for example, you want to say I have to go to the doctor. I have to go to the doctor. Ich muss zum Arzt gehen. Yeah, you see that? Ich muss zum Arzt gehen. he must go to school. He must go to school. Er muss zur Schule gehen. Like that. Then from there we have also that modal verb wollen. Wollen meaning to want. Yeah. Wollen, want. Wollen meaning want. So how do we conjugate it? Most cases the students confuse this one like when they want to say something in the future, that I will go to school. So its conjugation, it confuses a bit the students, but you don't confuse it with werden. So that verb werden means will. So when we conjugate wollen in each form and it becomes ich will, it means I want, not I will. So I will auf Deutsch man sagt ich werde. Ich werde, like that, as you can see on the screen. So from there in each form, so ich will, du willst, er sie es will, then wir wollen, ihr wollt, then sie oder sie wollen, like that. So for example, I say we want to eat, yeah, we want to eat, we want to go, yeah, like we want to go to Kampala, like that. Wir wollen nach Kampala fahren, like that. Want to go to Kampala, yeah, wir wollen nach Kampala fahren, like that. So let's look at this modal verb dürfen. Yeah, dürfen. Dürfen, it means to, like, may or to be allowed to do something. So that verb dürfen, that modal verb dürfen, it is most cases used in like giving permission to something. Yeah, like may I go to school? You may go to school. May I ask you a question? Like that. That's how we can simply use it. But how do we conjugate it? So in each form, man sagt in each form. So we want to say I. So ich darf. Then du darfst. Er sie es darf. So I told you in each form and er sie es form they are the same. Then wir dürfen. Ihr dürft. Then sie oder sie dürfen, like that. So you want to ask someone, may I ask you a question? May I ask you a question? Darf ich Ihnen fragen? Yeah. May I ask you a question? Like that. Like you can go, you are allowed to go. Yeah. Du darfst. Du darfst, you are allowed, like that. So that is simply how we can use that modal verb dürfen. Then we have the sollen, should. Like for example, the doctor is giving you the, like you've gone to the doctor is telling you, you should take more water, you should eat more fruits, you should do more exercises, like that. So we mostly use this verb sollen, modal verb sollen, so it means should. So sollen, so in each form it will be ich soll, du sollst, er sie es soll, then sie, wir sollen, like that. Then ihr sollt, then sie oder sie, so it becomes sollen, like that. So you want to say you should drink water. You should drink water. Du sollst Wasser trinken, like that. Du sollst Wasser trinken, like that. Then you should read books. Yeah, you should read books. So you should read books, or he should read books. Er soll Bücher lesen, like that. Then I'm ending, as I promised you, that I'm going to give you that modal verb möchten. How do we conjugate it? So möchten is the polite form of mögen. Yeah, is the polite form of mögen. So meaning would like. For example, I would like to have rice. If you've gone to a restaurant, you're requesting for something, I would like to go, like that. So that verb möchten, we mostly use it like that. So möchten, so in each form still to be ich möchte, then du möchtest, then er sie es, it also remains möchte. It doesn't change. Yeah. So then wir möchten, then ihr möchtet, then in a sie, you formal, and sie meaning they, plural, so it will be sie möchten. They would like to eat rice. Sie möchten Reis essen, like that. Sie möchten Reis essen, like that. So for example, I would say, I would like to go. Ich möchte losgehen. I would like to go away. Ich möchte loss, gain, like that. So that is simply how we can use these modal verbs, and thank you for watching up to the end of the video. And in our next video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. In our YouTube channel, that's Spark House. So more content, we are bringing in more content, more interesting content, and stay tuned in for more content. And you can write any comment in the comment. You can give a comment in the comment section. Use any modal verb that you find interesting to you, either können, mögen, any. Und bis zum nächsten Mal und tschüss.